Charity scams on YouTube. From genuine philanthropy to straight-up fraudulent intentions, YouTube has unfortunately become a breeding ground for both. And that's what we're talking about today. These creators, some of them with millions of subscribers, raise thousands, sometimes millions of dollars from their dedicated fans, all in the name of charity. But instead of that money going to those who needed it most, it went straight into their pockets. We're going to expose some of the most shocking charity scams pulled off by popular YouTubers. So buckle up, hit that like button, and let's dive right into the dark side of YouTube charity. Alright, so first up we have ProJared. He's known for his gaming content, specifically all things Nintendo. He had this whole persona built around being a good dude. During one live stream, he raised thousands for charity. He said the money would go to local shelters and food banks. But then came the investigation. Turns out things weren't adding up. The majority of the money, unaccounted for. Like, where did all that money go, ProJared? Next up is Ricegum, and this one's a doozy. So, picture this. A massive natural disaster strikes Southeast Asia. It's all over the news, people are hurting, and there's a huge push for aid and relief efforts. Ricegum, being the clout chaser that he is, saw an opportunity. He drops this video on his channel talking about the disaster, how heartbroken he is, and how he wants to help. He claims he's starting a fundraising campaign, and that all the money is going directly to disaster relief. Now you gotta hand it to him, the dude knows how to play the game. The video goes viral, racking up millions and millions of views. Fans are donating left and right, thinking they're contributing to a good cause. I mean, who wouldn't want to help out in a time of crisis, right? But here's the kicker, when the time came to actually hand over the donations, things got shady. Like, really shady. It turns out, a huge chunk of the money, and I mean a significant amount, never actually made it to the disaster relief organizations. Instead, the money was traced back to Ricegum's personal accounts. Yeah, you heard that right. He was pocketing money that was supposed to help people who had just lost everything. In number 3, Austin MicBroom, boxing for charity. Where's the money? Alright, moving on to another YouTuber who dropped the ball, big time. We've got Austin MicBroom from the Ace family. Now, if you're not familiar with them, they were like the first family of YouTube. They built this whole empire on family-friendly content, pranks, challenges, all that stuff. So when they announced they were hosting a boxing for charity event, people were hyped. They promised that all the proceeds from the event, ticket sales, sponsorships, the whole 9 yards, would go to children's charities. Sounds great on paper, right? Fans were all in, buying tickets, donating extra, the whole deal. They wanted to support a good cause and see some YouTubers duke it out in the ring. It was a win-win, or so they thought. But after the event, things started to unravel. People started asking questions. Where was the money? Which charities were benefiting? And most importantly, how much was actually donated? Crickets. No clear answers from the Ace family. Then came the tax filings, and that's when the truth came out. Let's just say the numbers didn't add up. Chapter 4. Tana Mongeau. False promises in charity fundraising. Last but not least, we have Tana Mongeau. Now Tana's known for being a controversial figure on YouTube, always in the headlines for one reason or another. But this one really takes the cake. So, Tana decides she wants to do something good for the world. She announces this big charity campaign where she's going to donate all of her ad revenue for an entire month to cancer research. Now, that's a bold claim, right? And a lot of people were skeptical, especially given Tana's history, but some fans were optimistic. They thought, hey, maybe this is her turning over a new leaf. She even played it up, encouraging her fans to donate what they could to the cause. But then, the month ends, and guess what? No donation. Fans started asking questions, wanting to know where the money went. And Tana was silent. No proof of donation, no explanation, nothing. It just goes to show that when it comes to charity, actions speak louder than words, and in Tana's case, her actions were deafeningly silent. What we can learn. Look, the whole point of this video isn't to throw shade or hate on these creators. It's about highlighting a serious issue that's been plaguing YouTube for way too long. These stories remind us that not all charity campaigns on YouTube are as they seem. While there are creators with genuine intentions, these cases show how easily good causes can be exploited for personal gain. For viewers, the lesson is clear. Don't just blindly trust what you see online. Research where your money is going and don't always take someone's word at face value, even if they're a popular YouTuber.